Alright, so welcome to my project for the February kit. I am starting off this card. I've got a little box of die cuts which I've already die cut and pre-colored just to make things a little bit quickly. And I'm using the chick, two of the stamped chicks from this set. Now these guys are really cute. I found that I use them in quite a lot of the cards that I made. I've affectionately called them Tweet and Tweety, and they have a few adventures in this video. So stay tuned for what Tweet and Tweety do. So in this card here, Tweet and Tweety decided to write Happy Mail to their crafty friends. So each of them here have done an envelope, put in some racks. And yeah, they're about to send them off in the mail, Australia Post, of course. So what I did here was I actually stamped out these things, these icons, and I die cut them, and I'm just gluing them down here. So everything's just glued down on this card. I'm using my stamping tool just to get the sentiment on there. I do have a bit of a hard time stamping correctly, so I find that this stamping tool has really saved my life. So here we go, just restamping and then applying that ink again, and it's nicely stamped. I have this little thing called a Pico embellisher, and it just gives a beautiful shine and a raise to whatever you apply it to, and you'll see me using this quite a bit in this video. So yeah, it's called Irresistible. And that's that first card done. So I applied a yellow card base just to pick up the chicks, and it's just a really simple card. So my challenge for this this video here was just to use the stamps and white paper as a background, and I wanted to create the background and create the icons all by stamping or die cutting the stamped images. So for the second card here, what I did was I stamped and die cut the little cell phones, and I'm just using a little bit of watercolor there on the side just to give the screen a little blue tinge. And then the stamp set has this really cute icons that have like a love heart, like emoji kind of thing. So it looks like Tweet and Tweety are tweeting each other or their friends cute little, messages. I just thought this was hilarious. I totally love these two dudes. I don't know, I kind of went into La La Land here, and I just created like a little cartoon of Tweet and Tweety doing all kinds of things with Happy Mail. So yeah, Tweet and Tweety had a great childhood. They had cell phones, something I never had growing up. And yeah, so I added the Pico embellisher here just to make that screen look a little bit 3D and like shiny like a screen. Well, that was my aim anyway. And I'm using PVA glue here with my fine tip applicator just to put to glue that down. Yeah, all right. So, and then what the sentiment that I chose for this one was a little message to say, instead of texting, I made this card. So these guys are like new age, like teenagers. All they do is they text each other. They don't send cards. So I thought that was kind of really cute. So okay, so on to card 3. Card 3, like I said, I love the stamp set. It had so many cute little icons and elements, and yeah. So here we go with another cell phone card. And I'm just coming in a little bit closer here. The stamp set has these really cute faces, and so I gave each cell phone a cute face. So cute. And then what I wanted to do here was just put like echo around them, like hearts and highs, and just a few of these sentiments that are on these cards. Thought that would give like a really good atmosphere around the cell phones. And I used different colors. I used distress inks just to add a little bit of color to the background, and I thought it was okay, but I really needed another color just to fill in some of the blanks. So the yellow I chose like a really cool gray to imitate the steel, I guess, of the cell phone. So I just went around there with my Kaiser Fusion alcohol pens, and I think that one is some of my pro markers. I have like a collection of them. I don't have any Copics. I just have a few different things. I've got Spectrum Noirs, pro markers, and Fusion, so I used like a combination of all three. So the one on the left hand side is a blue one, so he's a boy cell phone. The one on the right had cute little lashes, so I gave her pink, so she was the girl cell phone. And the one on the green is neutral. He's just a cell phone, guys, just a cell phone. So cute. So I love how that turned out, and I put a pale blue card base on the back, and I think that looked really good. Okay, next one now. So there's an icon in the stamp set which looks like an envelope that has got a like a piece of paper, like a letter coming out of it. I thought that was really cute, so I stamped a message in there that's saying Happy Mail. And for the background of this card, I used, there are two hearts, a closed heart, like a filled in heart, and an open heart, and I did an alternating rows. I tried just putting the one, but I thought that one looked a bit sad, and because it's Valentine's Day and Valentines are couples, I decided to do a second envelope, and I put Happy Mail, I love you. So cute. So the first one I'm putting down with sticky tape, double-sided sticky tape. The second one I actually put foam tape just to erase it a little bit. And because I do a little bit of smudging here and there, I'm just erasing it there with an eraser. I did decide to stamp the sentiment on a banner. And yeah, okay, going really fast here. Okay, so the next card is one with an envelope that's just stamped, and I've stamped the same envelope with a letter onto craft cardstock, and I put the sentiment, I've already stamped the sentiment on just to save some time here, and I've decided on that arrangement, and I've just arranged it there. It's double-sided sticky tape, and put it on a red card base, and look how simple that is. And for card number 6, we've got these envelopes that have been stamped and die cut. There's 3 of them. I'm just applying a little bit of PVA glue with my fine tip applicator, and I've got a little heart punch which I'm just adding onto those hearts. And simple sentiment, this is Happy Mail down the bottom. Love this quill from the stamp set. Gorgeous. I really do love it. Now the stamp set comes with a sentiment that says I love you, and what I did was I added washi tape on the U so that I could just stamp the I love. So I love Happy Mail. It's such a simple card, and I thought that it was maybe a little bit too simple, and I wanted to add a little bit more color, so I chose that color of card base, and then I pulled out my distress ink, and I think this is Evergreen Bough, and I squished it on my mat, added a little bit of water, and just layered on the color until it matched the color of the card base. And I think it really, really lifts the card. I did want to make all these cards really simple and stamped, but you can see the levels that you can add to the card to just make them a little bit nice. So I added the Pico embellisher here on the hearts. That looks good. And then I did color in the quills like a brown, to make them feel like they're wooden quills. Alright, so the next card, one of my other favorite icons, I love this whole stamp set, was this inkwell. So cute. So the inkwell is stamped, but the quill is a die cut, and I'm just it's so much fun. I'm playing with these ink splatter stamps, and so I'm just putting it here, there, and everywhere. I've added the message to say, a little message to say thanks, and I've added, I'm just trying here just to have a look at what it looks like with a yellow background, and I did choose that orangey brownish background, and then I colored in the quill to match it, and the ink pot, and it's just such a simple card, but geez, I love this one. It's so gorgeous, and you can send it for any occasion, really. Okay, so card number 8 sees the return of Tweet and Tweety, and these guys are going to have some fun now. So following on from the last card, which had the quill and the ink pot, these guys have grabbed that ink pot, and I just made a little mistake here, and I'm just filling it in with that with my gel pen, no big deal. One of them grabbed the quill, one of them grabbed the ink pot, and these guys are just making a mess. Look at all the splatter and the mess they're making. The ink's going everywhere. And then what these naughty birds did was they just stepped in colored ink and they got their little ink splotches all over the place. So the stamp set has a cute little ink splotch smaller than that black one there, and I just used that and used my distress inks, and I made it look like the bird's feet walked all over the ink and then all over the card. So cute. And a little message to say, and on the inside it says thanks, and I just colored in the quill and that ink pot. Such a cute card. Alright, so they're back. Naughty little birds are back to make more mischief. I'm just drawing a line here because although sometimes I do eyeball it, I do sometimes also draw lines to make it, you know, straight. So there's one bird on the left hand side, and what I do is I use some washi tape here and I cover in the face so that I could just stamp the outline of the bird without a face, and I'm just putting it here on some scratch paper to make sure the outline is good. And I stamp it on the ink, I ink it, and then I take off the washi and then I stamp it down, and you can see here this bird has no face. So I stamp it one more time, and then the stamp set has a cute little icon which has glasses, so eyes with glasses, and I decided to use that to introduce a new friend. So this is Nerdy Chick. Nerdy Chick is so cute. I'm just stamping the sentiment here, and I'm using the same sentiments because I just want to use these cards. I'm so glad I'm making these cards so I can have a whole heap to send out to friends, just as like a thank you. And I'm just erasing that penciled line here, and I'm using that same glasses face just to make a simple background. So I colored them in here. And I color in the beaks with orange. I chose the same color blue as the glasses that I used for the background, and I just thought it needed a little bit more pop in color, so I added a heart, and then I did come in just adding shading around the birds here, and I did come in and added some of that Pico embellisher just to make the birds look a little bit shiny and a little bit more cute. And I did add that Pico embellisher to the hearts as well, and they just look really cute. Alright, so using that favorite stamp again, I made a background with the glasses. I cut out this speech bubble, so stamped and die cut. More of these cute little birds. Each one is about to say something now in the card. They are added on with foam tape, so they have that dimension. And here we go. So one of them says, hi. The other one says, I love you. And the third one says, happy. And there's a little bee in the stamp set to make your happy day turn into a happy bee day. So this could be a birthday card. So cute. And it's really simple, but it's so effective. I did choose a yellow card base again to accentuate the birds or the little chicks. Alright, I did say it was 10 cards, but after that last shaker card I did last month, I wanted to make another shaker one. So here we go with the shaker. You're going to need a background, you're going to need 2 foam sheets, and another card for the front. So here I am just getting all those elements together. And I am choosing like this blue weatherboard paper. It's the only paper I use in this project. I did break my rule, but this is the bonus one, so it's okay. So that's going to look really good. So I'm just going to cut down that background now to the correct size. And what I end up doing here is kind of like a cell phone conversation with the girl on the left and the boy on the right. So she is saying hi, and he sends her heart, and then she sends hearts again, and then he says, I love you, I love you. And then she sends, I love you back. And then he says that he's happy with that, with a smiley face. So dorky, aren't I dorky? This is the conversation you will never find on my phone or my husband's. We don't do this. We'd say like, did you get lunch? Yes. Did you buy milk? Uh-huh. We're so practical. Okay, so I'm just erasing some of the lines for the borders, and I'm just using my PVA glue here and adding the foam tape down on the first level. And I did do 2 levels just so that I can add, and you'll see them in a minute, some cute little charms. So that gives it a nice height to it. Alrighty, so I'm coming in a little bit closer and I'm adding a whole lot of sequins, and I'm going to put in some seed beads now. Gosh, I'm so addicted to these. Love these. They're so much fun. So, and I used a variety of colors in pink and blue, girl and boy. Here are some of these little, like, I think polymer clay kind of charms that I bought off eBay a long time ago. Didn't know what to do with them. Little did I know I'll be making shaker cards with them. So cute. So I just added Hello Kitty, a little cute little. Okay, and then I added my acetate sheet, and double sticky on the one side, plus the PVA glue as well for the double stick. Yep, and then that wood grain looks like a frame. I love it. It was going to be a cell phone, but I don't know. I don't know what it turned out. I like it. It's nice colors. I really like how that turned out. Looks good with the red background. Alright, so here's all my cards. The chicks with the 2 envelopes, the chicks with the 2 cell phones, the 3 cell phones, boy and girl, and Mr. Neutral in the middle, the 2 couple envelopes, the craft envelopes, the 3 blue envelopes, the quill and the ink pot, the birds making a big mess with those quill and ink pots, the 3 birds, the one with the nerdy chick in the middle, the 3 chicks with the speech bubbles, and my shaker card. Look how that it's shaking all around, although I do think I should have loaded it up some more. Thank you so much for watching me, you guys. This was so fun to make. Check out these gorgeous stamp sets which Vera has for the February kit. Stamp set is there, and then it also comes with coordinating dies. I really had a blast making these. Thanks so much for watching.